So something that I find myself talking to young girls about often is the fear of missing out. So I found this really good devotional, and I'm just going to read it and share it with you guys because I don't feel like I could do it more justice than this already does it. But the devotional is called FOMO, so fear of missing out, and specifically dating. Relationships in middle school and high school can be pointless. So why date? What are we afraid of missing out on? Probably the fun, the makeout sessions, the awe-inspiring Instagrams that come with it. But what we don't see is the distraction, regret, isolation, and heartbreak that also comes along with dating. The difference maker? Timing. Think about it this way. We all love food. We need it. We crave it. And sometimes we get so hungry, we throw in some Totino's pizza rolls in the microwave and call it a day. But low-key, those are pretty yummy. Now think about the best meal you've ever had. More than likely it took time, some serious meal prep, pots and pans and ovens. Meat had to be cut with a knife and everything. Unless you're a vegetarian or a vegan, and if so, I apologize, and your meat did not get cut with a knife or anything. You see, God created relationships so a man and woman could glorify God, enjoy one another, and move forward toward marriage. He created them to be the best. While dating in school isn't bad, it just might not be what's best. Song of Solomon, the author, continually urges the reader to not stir or awaken up love until it pleases. The Bible goes even further to promise us that God makes everything beautiful in its time. So maybe it's okay to miss out on a couple of photos and date nights right now. Embrace being single now in order to say yes to what's best later. Sure, sometimes you're going to feel lonely and you'll feel like you're missing out because everyone around you is making out in the school parking lot. But you're promised in the Bible that if you seek the Lord, you will lack no good thing. When it comes to dating while you're in school, what are you looking to get out of it? What do you really want? Bae might not be bad, but is bae best? So some of the scriptures that go with this are Song of Solomon chapter 2, verse 7. And it says, Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it desires. And that's repeated multiple times in Song of Solomon or Song of Songs. And so we have it again in Song of Songs chapter 3, verse 5. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it desires. So I feel like that's pretty important if the Bible is mentioning it over and over again, not to awaken love before you're ready for it, before marriage. And then Song of Songs chapter 8, verse 4 says, Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, again, it's saying it, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11 says he has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. And then Psalm 34 verse 10 says the lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. So I want to give you a little bit of time after this if you want to journal or if you want to pray, but God isn't going to allow you to lack if you're seeking him. So missing out may just be missing out on some of the pain and the heartache and saving yourself for what's best later.